Most people think building a profitable app means you need to be a developer, raise money, hire a team, and spend months writing code. But today, that is no longer the only path. With Claude Code, you can describe what you want in plain English. Let AI build the first version, test it on your phone, fix errors step by step, and turn a simple niche idea into a real app. In this video, we are going to break down how to vibe code an app inspired by simple tools that are already making serious monthly revenue. Not by copying them and not by expecting overnight results, but by understanding the formula behind them. One clear problem, one focused feature, a clean user experience, and a fast build process. We will go through the exact steps: how to choose the app idea, how to plan the screens, how to prompt Claude Code, how to build the interface, how to connect AI features, how to test it on your phone, and what you need before you even think about publishing it to the App Store. Number 1. Choose one clear app problem. A $400,000 per month app does not start with code. It starts with one clear problem that people already care about. Vibe coding is not magic where you type a random idea and get a real business. It works best when the idea is simple, focused, and easy to explain. A coin identifier app is a good example because the user has one obvious problem. They have a coin, they do not know what it is, and they want an answer fast. That is the kind of problem you want. Not a giant social network, not a complicated marketplace on day one. Start with one job the app does better, faster, or more conveniently than searching online. The first check is simple. Can you explain the app in one sentence? For example, take a photo of a coin and get the name, country, year, estimated value, and rarity. If the answer is yes, the idea is ready for Claude Code. If the answer is unclear, the app will become messy before you even build the first screen. Number 2. Understand the real opportunity. The point is not to copy one successful app and expect the same revenue. That is the wrong lesson. The real lesson is that small niche apps can make serious money when they solve a specific problem and package it in a simple mobile experience. Many people think an app has to be original, huge, and technically advanced. In reality, a lot of profitable apps are simple tools. They identify plants, rocks, insects, antiques, coins, homework problems, receipts, or documents. The app is valuable because it saves time and gives the user a clean workflow. A person could ask an AI chatbot directly, but an app can make the process easier with a camera button, saved history, collections, folders, reminders, and a paid subscription. That is why the best beginner strategy is not to invent a new category. It is to find a proven category, choose a narrower niche, and make the user experience smoother. Number 3. Pick a niche before you build. Before opening Claude Code, choose the exact niche. Do not say, I want to build an AI scanner app. That is too broad. Say, I want to build a coin collection scanner for beginners. Or I want to build a vintage watch identifier. Or I want to build a tool that identifies old postcards and estimates their collector value. The niche controls the design, the wording, the AI instructions, the pricing, and the features. A coin collector does not need the same app as a plant owner. A collector wants estimated value, condition, rarity, history, collection folders, and maybe a way to track total value. When the niche is clear, Claude Code can make better decisions. When the niche is vague, Claude fills in the gaps with random assumptions. That is one of the biggest mistakes beginners make. They blame the AI for bad output, but the real problem is that the instruction was too general. Number 4. Validate the demand quickly. You do not need months of research before building a first version, but you do need proof that people care. Look at the App Store, Google Play, YouTube, Reddit, TikTok, forums, and search suggestions. Search for the problem, not just the app idea. For a coin app, search phrases like identify old coin, coin value scanner, rare coin checker, and coin collection tracker. Look at the reviews on existing apps. The most useful information is usually inside bad reviews. People will tell you exactly what they hate. Maybe the app gives weak results. Maybe it charges too early. Maybe the scanner is slow. Maybe it does not save collections properly. These complaints become your feature list. You are not trying to prove that nobody has done it before. You are trying to prove that people are already using similar apps and still have problems that can be solved better. Number 5, define the first version. The first version should be small enough to build fast but complete enough to feel like a real app. For a coin app, the first version can have 3 main sections. First, a scan screen where the user takes or uploads a photo. Second, a result screen where the app shows the coin name, country, year, condition, estimated value range, rarity, and short explanation. Third, a collection screen where the user saves coins and sees their estimated total value. This is enough for a useful demo. Do not start with chat, social features, user trading, auctions, advanced filters, and complex payment flows. Those can come later. Vibe coding works best when you move in layers. First, build the visual app. Then add basic functionality. Then connect AI. Then add database and login. Then add payments. Trying to do everything at once creates errors that are hard to understand. Number 6, prepare your tools. For this workflow, you need Claude Code, a project folder node, JS, React Native, Expo, and an AI API provider. Claude Code is the tool that will help create and edit the files. React Native is what lets you build a mobile app interface. Expo makes it easier to preview and test the app on your phone before publishing. The AI API is what analyzes the photo and returns structured information. You can use Claude API or another vision-capable model, but compare current pricing before choosing. The cheapest option is not always the best if the answer quality is weak. Also remember that every scan costs money when it uses an AI model. Even if one scan is cheap, a large number of users can create a real bill. So from the beginning, think about scan limits, subscriptions, and abuse prevention. Number 7, create a clean project folder. The first practical step is creating one clean folder on your computer for the app. Give it a simple name like Coin Vault App. Open that folder inside Claude Code so all generated files stay in one place. This matters more than beginners think. If files are spread across downloads, desktop, and random folders, debugging becomes confusing. Tell Claude Code exactly what this folder is for. Say something like, this folder will contain a React Native Expo app for a coin identifier called Coin Vault. Keep the project organized, use clear file names, and explain every important step before making large changes. That instruction helps Claude act more carefully. You want the AI to behave like a developer working inside a real project, not like a chatbot throwing random files at you. Number 8, start with a strong prompt. The first prompt should describe the app, the screens, the design style, and the preview goal. A good prompt sounds like this. Build a React Native Expo mobile app called Coin Vault. It is a premium coin collector app. Create 3 screens with bottom navigation. The scan screen should show a camera placeholder, a circular viewfinder, a capture button, and a result card. The collection screen should show a grid of saved coins with coin images, names, years, and estimated values. The dashboard should show total collection value, number of saved coins, and a simple breakdown by country. Use a dark background, gold accents, clean cards, large readable text, and a premium finance app feeling. Make a complete project I can run locally and preview in a browser first. This prompt gives Claude enough structure to build something useful. Number 9, build the visual mockup first. Do not connect the AI API immediately. Build the interface first with mock data. This is faster and safer because you can see the app before spending time on backend logic. The mockup should have fake coins, fake values, fake rarity badges, and fake dashboard numbers. That is normal. At this stage, you are checking layout, navigation, readability, and basic user flow. Can the user understand where to tap? Does the scan screen feel obvious? Is the result card clear? Can the collection page scroll? Does the app feel like a real product instead of a random prototype? Fix those things before adding real AI. A common beginner mistake is connecting APIs too early. Then every design change becomes harder because the app is already mixed with backend code. Number 10, review the first result carefully. When Claude Code generates the first version, do not expect perfection. Look at it like a rough draft. Check the bottom navigation, screen spacing, button size, font readability, and whether the design matches the niche. If icons are missing, buttons are too small, text is hard to read, or cards look messy, tell Claude exactly what is wrong. Do not say make it better. Say increase the size of the scan button, improve contrast on the result card, make the bottom navigation icons visible, and add more spacing between the coin cards. Specific feedback gives better results. Also test the app in a browser first. If it does not run locally, ask Claude to inspect the error, explain the cause in simple words, and fix one issue at a time. Number 11. Improve the design with references. If the first design looks too basic, use a reference image. You can find inspiration from app design galleries, finance app dashboards, collector apps, or premium mobile UI examples. The important rule is to use the reference for style, not to copy a brand. Save the image into the project folder and attach it as context in Claude Code. Then say, extract the design direction from this reference, including spacing, button shape, card style, contrast, accent colors, and overall visual hierarchy. Apply the same kind of premium feeling to our coin app, but keep the layout original. This helps Claude understand the visual target much better than words alone. After the redesign, compare before and after. Keep what improved and ask for small fixes instead of rebuilding everything again. Number 12. Use preview selection for small changes. When the app is visible in preview, use direct selection if your Claude Code interface supports it. Selecting a button, card, or text element and asking for a change is much more efficient than describing the whole screen from memory. For example, select the capture button and say, make this button larger and more obvious, with stronger contrast and shorter text. Select the value card and say, format the dollar amount with commas and make the range easier to read. Small targeted edits save time and reduce errors. Do not ask Claude to redesign the entire app every time one element bothers you. That creates new problems. Good vibe coding is not one giant prompt. It is a loop of build, inspect, explain, fix, and test. Number 13. Add the camera workflow. Once the mockup looks good, add the camera function. The camera workflow should be simple. The user opens the scan screen, grants camera permission, places the coin inside the viewfinder, taps scan, waits for analysis, and sees a result. Ask Claude to implement this step by step. The camera should handle permission denied, no camera available, blurry image, failed upload, and loading state. These small states matter because real users do not always use the app perfectly. Some will deny permission by accident. Some will take dark photos. Some will lose internet connection. A professional app explains what happened and tells the user what to do next. A weak app just breaks or shows a confusing error. Number 14. Connect the AI API safely. To analyze the coin, the app needs to send the image to an AI model through an API. This is where many beginners make a dangerous mistake. They paste their API key directly into the chat or directly into the front-end app. Do not do that. An API key is like a password for paid usage. If it leaks, someone else can spend your money. Ask Claude to create a secure environment file and a simple backend route that keeps the API key away from the public app code. Then paste the key only into the environment file on your machine. Also ask Claude to make sure the environment file is ignored by version control. This means it should not be uploaded publicly if you later put the project on GitHub. Number 15. Create a structured AI prompt. The AI should not return random paragraphs. It should return structured information that your app can display. Ask Claude to create an analysis prompt for the model. The prompt should tell the AI to identify the coin from the image, estimate the country, time period, year if visible, denomination, material if possible, condition estimate, rarity level, and estimated value range. It should also include a confidence score and a warning when the image is not clear enough. The result should come back in a predictable structure so the app can fill the result card. This is important because apps need consistency. A chatbot can ramble. An app needs clean fields. If the AI is unsure, it should say unsure instead of pretending. Number 16. Add cost controls early. Every scan has a cost, so the app needs limits. In development, limits protect your wallet. In production, limits protect your business. Ask Claude to add basic protections like maximum image size, scan rate limits, and a daily scan count for free users. Later, when you add accounts, you can connect scan limits to user plans. For example, free users get 5 scans, paid users get more scans, and premium users get collection tracking. Do not offer unlimited AI scanning unless you understand your costs very clearly. Also compress images before sending them to the AI when possible. A clear, smaller image is usually better than sending a huge file that costs more and slows down the app. Number 17. Test on your phone with Expo. Browser preview is useful, but a mobile app must be tested on a real phone. Install Expo Go, start the development server, and scan the QR code from your phone. Make sure your computer and phone are on the same Wi-Fi network. Then test the main flow like a real user. Open the app, tap scan, allow camera permission, take a photo, wait for the result, save the coin, and check the collection page. Do not just test the happy path once. Try bad lighting. Try a blurry coin. Try denying camera permission. Try closing and reopening the app. If something breaks, describe exactly what happened to Claude. Include the error message, what you tapped, and what you expected. Number 18. Fix errors the right way. Errors are normal. The mistake is panicking and changing too many things at once. If you get a server error, ask Claude to inspect the backend logs, check whether the API key is loading correctly, confirm the root is receiving the image, and verify the model response format. If the camera does not open, ask Claude to check permissions and Expo camera setup. If the app runs in the browser but not on the phone, ask about network settings and local server access. Use short debugging prompts. Say, when I tap scan, I get server error 500. Please find the root cause, explain it simply, and fix only that issue. This prevents Claude from rewriting unrelated parts of the project and creating new bugs. Number 19. Save results to a collection. A scanner alone is useful, but a scanner plus collection tracking feels more like a product. Add a save button on the results screen. When the user saves a coin, it should appear in the collection with image, name, year, country, value range, rarity, and scan date. At first, local storage is enough for testing. Later, use a real database so users can keep their collection across devices. This feature is important because it creates a reason to come back. If the app only identifies one coin, the user may use it once and leave. If the app helps build a collection, track total value, and organize coins into folders, it becomes part of the user's hobby. Number 20. Add login and database later. Do not add authentication before the basic app works. Once scanning, results, and saving work locally, then add login and database. Ask Claude to recommend a simple backend setup and explain the trade-offs. You need user accounts if people save collections, pay for subscriptions, or access their data across devices. The database should store user profile, saved coins, scan history, subscription plan, and usage limits. Be careful with personal data. Do not collect more than you need. A coin app probably does not need birth date, address, or contacts. The less sensitive data you collect, the easier your privacy and security responsibilities become. Keep the system simple until the product proves people want it. Number 21. Plan payments carefully. A profitable app needs a pricing model, but payments should be added after the core value works. For a coin app, common options are free scans with limits, monthly subscription for more scans, premium collection tracking, and one-time unlock for advanced features. The pricing must match the cost of AI scans. If your AI cost per scan is low, you still need to account for App Store fees, server costs, refunds, support, and failed payments. Ask Claude to build a simple pricing screen first as a mock-up, then later connect real in-app purchases using the correct tools for iOS and Android. Do not try to bypass App Store payment rules for digital features inside a mobile app. That can cause review problems. Number 22. Prepare for App Store rules. Before publishing, check the boring details. You need an app name, icon, screenshots, description, category, age rating, privacy policy, support contact, and clear explanation of what the app does. If the app uses AI, explain that values are estimates and not guaranteed appraisals. This matters because collectible values can be wrong, outdated, or dependent on condition and market demand. Add a disclaimer that the app is for educational and collection tracking purposes, not professional financial appraisal. Also make sure the app asks for camera permission with a clear reason. A vague permission request feels suspicious. A clear one says the camera is used to scan coins for identification. Number 23. Avoid common beginner mistakes. The biggest mistake is asking Claude to clone an app exactly. That can create legal, design, and quality problems. Use successful apps as market proof, not as something to copy. The second mistake is building too many features before testing the main one. The third mistake is ignoring costs until after launch. The fourth mistake is putting secret keys in public code. The fifth mistake is trusting AI results without confidence checks. The sixth mistake is never testing on a real phone. The seventh mistake is making the app pretty but not useful. A clean app with one reliable feature is better than a crowded app with 10 broken features. Your goal is not to impress Claude. Your goal is to help the user finish one task smoothly. Number 24. Turn the app into a real product. Once the prototype works, improve the parts that affect trust. Make the scan result easier to read. Add confidence level. Add a retake photo button. Add examples of good photo angles. Add clear error messages. Add saved history. Add export options for collectors. Add folders like ancient coins, silver coins, world coins, and favorites. Add simple onboarding that shows how to scan correctly. These details make the app feel useful instead of experimental. Also write better AI instructions over time. If users scan old coins often, improve the prompt for old coins. If users scan modern coins, improve that path. A real app gets better by watching where users struggle and fixing those points one by one. Number 25. Ship a small version fast. The practical workflow is simple. Choose one niche problem, build the mockup, improve the design, add camera, connect AI safely, test on your phone, fix errors one at a time, add saving, add login and database. Add payments only when the core app is useful. Prepare privacy, permissions, screenshots, and store information before submission. The reason this works is because Claude Code removes a lot of the technical friction, but it does not remove the need for clear thinking. You still decide what problem matters, what features belong in version 1, what errors need fixing, and what makes the app worth paying for. Vibe coding is fastest when you act like a product builder, not just someone asking AI to generate code. The better your instructions, testing, and decisions are, the closer the app gets to something people can actually use.